Hello drivers and dreamers, welcome to another video. So what we're doing here today is some driver training. We're setting up all these buckets and cones because we have a driver who already has their CDL, but it's basically a Class B. Technically what he has is a Class A with what's known as a 57 restriction, or some people call it an O restriction. But what it means is he can drive that truck, but not that trailer, because that trailer has air brakes. If it was electric brake, he could drive it. So he has a combination air brake restriction. So what you see here is we've set up corners to emulate city streets, and they're pretty tight. You gotta be able to pull through, miss the cones inside and outside as though they were sidewalks. Same thing there, and you can go both directions with it. And then we're gonna use these to set up an alley dock here in the middle in just a few minutes. Making his swings pretty good now. Missing that little bucket right there, coming nicely around that one, and that's on his blind side. It's been a few years since this driver was behind the seat because he's taken some time off to care for his elderly mother, but she has recently passed and he's wanting to join our team. He's been driving a lot of straight truck, and he's driven semi before, pulling an electric brake trailer hauling cars legally, but he can't pull that trailer with air brakes legally. So he just has to get that little bit of a restriction moved from his CDL that he's had for years. He's always been a safe driver, and we're going to add him to our team here shortly. Maybe one day hard left here too will join us. Look at this, swinging nice and wide, missing that inside sidewalk right there. We're pretending like these are city street corners. It's good practice, going both directions. There he's swinging it out wide. He's getting his setup done correctly. Staying off the sidewalks on the outside of the curve, and then just barely missing the sidewalk on the inside, which is that bucket right there. He's close, but he missed it. Close enough it scared him, looks like. Look there, didn't even hit it. And then we're going to start working on this alley dock right here shortly. All right, y'all, check this out. So this is the beginning. This is the dock, the alley dock right here. It's a 40-foot deep, 12-foot wide hole to back into, like it would be at a shipper. Now, for a beginning driver, a really easy way to teach them the swing of the trailer is to set this up and then create an arch, either scratch it into the gravel or set some cones up or buckets or whatever, so that as they're coming in, those rear tandems there are following this arch right back into the hole. It's a great way to get them developing the muscle memory and the visual perspective necessary to line up and properly back into this alley dock right here. Then once they get used to doing that, then you can remove those buckets and they can continue to practice. See how he's coming around on in there? He's a little far over that way, but he's correcting it now, and he's bringing it right on in. One pull up, and he's got it right back here into the hole. He'll have it done in under 2 minutes, which is very acceptable. And he's right back here against the dock. Very well done. 2 minutes.